Hi, my name is Pascal and I would like to tell you a story. A story about the time I touched a Canon EOS R. It was a cold night in Athens and I was on the roof or a balcony or something, shiny new camera ready in hand. I had only a few hours before I had to give it back to the rightful owner, so I decided to do a quick and simple test. I would take a simple city nighttime landscape shot and see how the full-frame light with stabilized lens would compare against my trusty Micro Four Thirds with stabilized everything. The Canon EOS R with 24-105 f4 against the Panasonic GX80 with kit lens. The results might surprise you. Or they might not, I don't know who you are. Let's have a look, shall we? So, here's what I shot with the EOS R. I used a focal length of 50mm, so I could use the equivalent focal length of 25mm on the Lumix. I chose f8 to get the depth of field that I needed on both systems. And here on the Canon, in order to get an acceptably sharp picture, I went down to a shutter speed of 1/10, handheld. The image stabilization on the 24-105 made this possible. And in order to get the right exposure, I had to go up to ISO 12800. The photo you see is not edited. The only thing I did was convert the RAW file to JPEG to get it into Resolve. Sharpening and noise reduction are turned off. On the GX80, as I said, I chose the equivalent focal length of 25mm. At f8 I got an acceptably sharp picture with a 1-second exposure. I shot the photo at ISO 400. This is 5.5 stops slower than I managed with the Canon, but the picture turned out underexposed. The one you see here has been boosted by 2 stops in post, so the ultimate advantage of the GX80 over the EOS R is no more than 3.5 stops, I would say. Here are the images side by side. Personally, I prefer the Panasonic colors. Also, the fact that you can get Lightstreaks handheld is something that still impresses me. The Canon produces a sharper image. Apart from a superior sensor, this most definitely has something to do with the better lens as well. Let's pixel peep a bit. At 100%, the Canon looks more zoomed in. This has nothing to do with crop factor, only with the high resolution of the EOS R. The Lumix generates a cleaner image due to the lower ISO. This becomes even more apparent in the shadowy parts of the image. Having said that, I find both results to be acceptable, and some noise reduction in post will take care of most of the noise. So, as expected, the Canon EOS R shoots wonderful pictures, and because of its full-frame sensor, it does really well in the dark. However, do not underestimate the little Micro Four Thirds. Because of its stabilization, it does have an advantage when you don't need to move the camera. Handheld, I would prefer the Micro Four Thirds over the full frame. So, until next time, subscribe to this channel, and I promise, soon, Justin and Reddy will be back again. Bye bye!
I should have never let that dude borrow my EOS R. Who the hell photographs landscapes handheld? Get a tripod, you lazy bastard. And now he put me in this chair so he can focus pull. Ever heard of dual pixel AF? But what do I know? I'm just a panda.